Now I'm taking up questions from 6.2, remaining questions from 6.2. So question number 5, they've given you the figure out here in which they are saying DE is parallel to OQ and DF is parallel to OR. And then they are asking you to show that this line EF would come parallel to QR. Okay, so like we had done few questions yesterday also, similarly here. So you pick up triangles out here again, children. See, forget about the rest of the figure, just focus on this triangle. So we are talking about triangle PQO, in which we can see this is base QOQ, which is parallel to line ED. So BPT is applicable. So hence by BPT you would say these portions PE upon EQ will be equal to, corresponding to PE is PD upon DO. Call that as your equation 1. Now see the other triangle, the other side. That is triangle PRO. In PRO again, this is your base OR, which is given parallel to DF. So again the portions PF and FR should be proportional to PD upon DO. Right? Call that as equation 2. Okay. Now what do you observe from these two? Again the right hand side is exactly the same, PD upon DO, PD upon DO. So the left hand side should also be equal. So you would say by equation 1 and 2, this is equal to this. Okay. Now you have got PE upon EQ equal to PF upon FR. This is what you are showing here. Okay, so because of that, now converse of BPT is applicable. If you've got the corresponding portions in same proportion, then the line segment EF should be parallel to QR. That is what is the statement for converse of BPT. So as soon as you write this, you can say this implies EF is parallel to QR, and that is by converse of BPT. Clear? Okay, so sixth question I have left, children, because same logic is applicable. Now you try to write it on your own. I'll just show you from the figure. I'll give you the hint. Okay, so this is the figure for next question, sixth, and again in this they have told you that AB is parallel to PQ. So this is your AB parallel to PQ. So first you will focus on this triangle. Forget about rest of it, only this much. You would say in triangle POQ, AB is parallel to PQ. Therefore OA upon AP is equal to OB upon BQ, right? That is why BPT. Then you will move on to the other triangle here. This was also given that your AC is parallel to PR. So for this triangle now, for triangle POR, you would say again OA upon AP is equal to, proportional आ रहा है OC upon CR. All right. Now again these two statements in two triangles that you have written, if you compare, again you will get your OA upon AP common in both the equations. So you can equate their remaining. So you will get your OB upon BQ equal to OC upon CR. And now if you see this triangle below, in this if you've got the corresponding sides in proportion, you would say BC is parallel to QR by converse of BPT. So first two triangles में आप BPT लगाओगे, वहाँ से proportionality की equation लिखोगे, उन्हें compare करके, then for the third equation you'll automatically get the sides in proportion. So you would by converse conclude that BC should be parallel to base QR. Okay. So try to write the solution on your own. Okay, now seventh one was saying using theorem 6.1, that is using BPT, you have to prove that the line drawn to the midpoint of one side of the triangle parallel to another side bisects the third side. This was your midpoint theorem you've studied last year, children. Okay, but right now we are using our BPT for proving this. So how to do that? That is also simple enough, but the way of writing is important here, children, because figure, nothing is given to you, it's just a statement. So for such questions you need to make the figure and you need to explain the figure, what have you made in the figure, and then you have to proceed with the proof. Proof is not difficult. Okay, so like I've made this triangle out here, So I was told whatever was given in the question that I'll write out here. I was told in the question that in the triangle we have D as midpoint of one of the sides. So I have written, let ABC be a triangle in which D is midpoint of AB side. Okay, I have shown that in the figure as well. Midpoint means your AD will be equal to DB. That is what midpoint means. Okay, and then this line DF drawn is parallel to the to the base BC. Then you had to prove that F would also be the midpoint. That is what your question was. Okay, so first whatever was given you will write out here, that in triangle this is known, right? Now this is what you had to prove. F is midpoint of AC. So for that, what are we observing here is that since DF is parallel to BC, we had made it like that. So BPT is applicable. So by BPT, you get the sides should be in proportion. That is AD upon DB should be equal to AF upon FC. That is what BPT says. Okay. So now as DF was parallel to BC, this is your statement by BPT. Right. Now, another fact that was told to you was D is midpoint. If D is midpoint, then that means portion AD is equal to DB. Now, we can take this DB to the other side of the equation. So, that will come in denominator. So, AD upon DB. And what will be left here? 1. Or you can say dividing by DB. So, ये AD upon DB and here DB upon DB will become 1. Whichever way you do it. Okay. Call that as equation 2. Now what do you see? You have AD upon DB here. So in place of AD upon DP, you can put 1. Right? So by equation 1 and 2, in place of AD upon DB, we have put 1. That was shown in equation 2. So your AF upon FC becomes equal to 1. Cross multiplying, that would mean AF is equal to FC. So if your AF and FC are equal, that means what? F is midpoint. That is what you have to prove. Okay? So if AF is equal to FC, then your statement is proved. Clear? Okay. Next was utilizing converse. Okay. Now they are saying 6.2, that is the converse of BPT. By that you have to prove the other way around, that line joining the midpoints of any two sides of triangle and is parallel to the third side. Okay. So in the previous question there was one midpoint and the line was parallel and you had to show the other midpoint. Now for this question, both are given as midpoints and you have to show the line parallel. So again, what is given you will write here. Consider a triangle ABC in which D and E are midpoints of sides AB and AC. That was given to you, told to you. And what did you have to prove? Then the line joining DE will be parallel to the base BC. This is what you have to prove. Now, since you are given D and E as midpoints, these portions will be equal. So I have written given AD is equal to DB and also AE is equal to EC. Figure में भी mark कर रखा है, right? Same way, dividing by DB or taking DB to the other side of the equation, AD upon DB will become 1. And here also taking AC to the other side, AE upon EC will become 1. This ratio is 1, this ratio is also 1. Means both the ratios are equal. So, using this we can equate and we'll get AD upon DB from here is equal to AC upon EC. And once you get the corresponding sides in proportion, that concludes by converse that these are parallel. So once you write this, you can say now DE will be parallel to BC. That happens by converse of BPT. The reasons are important, figure, everything is important. Okay. So solutions are simple, but the way of writing every step has its marks here. Okay. So if you leave the reason, your marks are deducted. If you don't give the figure, the whole solution is meaningless. So you just have to learn to answer these questions properly. Okay. Then next one is ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to BC and diagonals are intersecting at O. Then you have to show that AO upon OC AO upon BO is equal to OC upon OD. Fine. So this figure we have obtained ABCD was a trapezium with AB parallel to DC. Show that. And the diagonals AC and DB were set to intersect at O. Okay, and then this is the relation that you had to prove. So how do we get that? So for that there is a construction required here, children, which you have to memorize, keep in mind. Only then you can proceed with the question. And once that construction you get, then rest is all easy. So we will draw OE parallel to AB and automatically to AB and CD were already parallel. So if your OE is made parallel to AB, is automatically parallel to CD. Okay, so this construction you have to remember, children, here and for this question. So now after that construction is done, now focus on the triangles here. One of the triangle is your triangle ADB. So in triangle ADB, you've got OE parallel to the side base AB. So the sides will be in proportion. So we've written that in triangle ADB, since OE was parallel to AB, we had made that. So BPT is applicable, because of which your portions DE upon EA become equal to DO upon OB. Right, call that as equation 1. Now focus on the other triangle. There's another triangle in which we have OE parallel to the base CD. So now in triangle ADC, OE parallel to base DC would say BPT again applicable. So the sides, that is your, I've written DE upon AE because previous वाले question में DE पहले mention था, so again I've mentioned the same, so that comparing becomes easy. So DE upon EA will be equal to, इसका proportional क्या side आया है, DE के corresponding है CO and EA के corresponding इस triangle में है OA, right? Okay, now that is your equation 2. Now comparing equation 1 and 2, again you have same factors. So the right hand side can be equated once again. Okay, and then cross multiplying, because आपको proof में AO upon OB चाहिए था. So OB is here and AO will be going to the other side, will come in the numerator. So I have taken this here and OD in the denominator to match up with what is required in the proof. This we got by comparing the BPTs. Clear? Okay. Now children, 10th question is the converse of this question. Okay. So I have not written that proof. I want you all to try and write it on your own. The figure will be exactly the same. I'm reading out the question and you just see figure will come out to be exactly the same. The diagonals of quadrilateral ABCD, so same quadrilateral ABCD you will make, the diagonals are intersecting at O, same figure will come out, and it's the converse. उसमें आपको बोला था कि it's a trapezium and you had to show that this ratio will hold true. Now the ratio is shown and you have to show it as a trapezium. So showing any figure a trapezium means you have to show any one pair parallel. So in the previous question you were saying AB is parallel to CD. अभी 10th वाले के लिए you will prove AB is parallel to CD, and if AB is proved parallel to CD you would say ABCD is a trapezium. You get that? Okay. Now whatever we have done in question number 9, exactly converse will happen for question number 10. Okay, you would say ABCD is a trapezium. No, it's not a trapezium, sorry. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AC and BD are intersecting at O such that this relation is given to you. Then if this is given, from this given you will come to this form. Okay, you will change this again, AO and OD, interchange their place, so you'll get this, right? And once you get this, then from here, now again you'll have to do that construction here, children. Okay, you'll say draw a line through O parallel to any one side. Okay, any one side उसमें AB. अभी दोनों को आप साथ में parallel आपको show करना है, आप कहोगे नहीं. So you would say draw a line parallel to maybe AB or maybe CD. Okay, and then जिसके भी parallel आपने बनाया है, then you consider that particular triangle and in that you mention this ratio. That by converse of BPT, this ratio is true. So for the other triangle, you get, using this result, you get ratio for the other triangle, and then by converse you would say that OE is also parallel to this. So OE, which was drawn parallel to AB, has come parallel to CD. So AB and CD are also parallel. Okay, try to write it, just try to write it. If you won't get it, then I'll give you the solution once again.